As I was just about to say,
last time on TCW.
R&R Express couldn't make it last month, and I apologize.
Let the crowd know!
The cards were there. I sent them in the mail. The problem is, you guys didn't check. You guys didn't bother checking the mailbox. I have brought these two. I brought Shaheer Rasool back. I brought Lumberjack Johnson in. Give it a kiss. Give it a kiss. That's your last kiss. Goodbye.
Welcome back for more Twin City Wrestling on Eastlink TV. I'm Adria Young. Coming up on this episode, R&R Express demand revenge. Muscle versus experience as enormous Riddick Stone takes on the cagey veteran Lincoln Steen. But first, Cuba versus Bermuda in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. Let's go ringside to Scott Simpson.
Thank you, Adria. What a beautiful night in historic Liverpool, Nova Scotia for Twin City Wrestling. We have a rowdy crowd in attendance tonight at the Liverpool Fire Hall. And right now they're looking at a man from Hamilton, Bermuda. A cocky son of a gun by the name of Narcis Saint. He loves fashion. And most of all, he loves himself, as the referee hold a mirror for him while he spritzes himself down. Gotta keep that hair looking perfect. Narcis Saint, as everyone knows, is a frequent tag team partner of a man we saw give the champion a hard time last show, Sexton Phoenix. Tonight he's in singles competition, and he has a few words for us.
Now, the last time that I was in the Twin City Wrestling ring, this company wanted to feed me some jabroni called El Handsimo. Well, I went through him like a hot knife through butter. So I'm telling you, or you, or you, or you, maybe you, to bring me out a real opponent.
That's right! That's right! You're not wrong! Bring out how you do it!
Be careful what you wish for, Narcis
Ladies
Saint.
and gentlemen, his opponent this evening, weighing 175 pounds from Little Havana, Cuba, Mr. 450, Julius Fantana!
And what an opponent. Narcis Saint may sneer at Julius Fantana, but he's in for a heck of a night. Got a few words for Caillou as well. Man, the kids love this guy. Julius Fantana's from Little Havana, Cuba. A masked man. This guy's got 1,001 moves. And I think sometimes half of them are off the top rope. You know, most of us are a little bit afraid of heights, a little bit afraid of speed. We wouldn't like to climb up on a ladder, certainly not one that's moving quickly. Mr. 450, on the other hand, he'd be quite happy if he could fly.
Impressive.
The referee checks if both guys are ready to go. Saint's not quite ready to go. Referee's got to do his job and make sure that both opponents have nothing on them that could injure the other guy. It's nothing illegal anyway. Yeah, these rituals aren't just for show. And the referee calls for the bell. This contest is officially underway. As I said, we have a rowdy crowd in attendance tonight. On the far side of the ring, you can see some of the long-time supporters of Twin City Wrestling. Always happy to have those guys on hand. They make a lot of noise. Saint is cheating early by grabbing the back of Julius Fantana's mask to draw him into the corner. Something you're not allowed to do. For one thing, it's just as bad as pulling hair. On the other hand, masks are sacred to the luchadors. You don't touch the guy's mask. You don't step on Superman's cape. You don't mess with bad Leroy Brown. And you don't touch a luchador's mask. They lock up and jockey for position. And again, a handful of masks by Narcis Saint. Some of the fans at ringside are inviting Julius Fantana to retaliate by pulling Narcis Saint's hair. Mr. 450 is full of mischief, but he doesn't like to break the rules. Yeah, the fans are right. Don't turn the channel. This match is just getting started. Arm drag and another arm drag. As much as Mr. 450 is an aerialist, he can trade hold for hold with people like Narcis Saint. Goes back to the arm, and Saint smartly rolls through it, maintains his bar on the arm. I'm not one to offer strategy, but perhaps Saint would be better off working on the legs of Julius Fantana so he can't spring off the ropes. Oh! Snaps that arm, twists it around, takes it into a hammerlock, putting extra pressure on the shoulder. Fantana gets out of that, turns it into a headlock. Takes that headlock into a side headlock takedown. Now he has the advantage. This could turn into a pinning situation. Well, Saint smartly reaches back with his legs, captures Fantana in head scissors. There's little chance he could win with a move like that, but he's definitely going to wear Fantana down, cut off his air supply, weaken his neck, and he goes back to the arm. That's smart wrestling. That could conceivably be a submission situation. Fantana's doing his best to get out of that. He reverses it himself, puts a hammerlock on Narcis Saint. Saint takes the easy way out, gets the ropes. The referee's going to call for a break on this. Oh, he did not. Fantana did not respond kindly to those false accusations, came over, gave Narcis Saint a boot to the midsection. Oh. Loosens his teeth for free, grabs the arm again. Saint cartwheels out of that, grabs the arm back, grabs a headlock of his own. Headlock takeover of his own. Could he try for... Is he chewing gum? Aside from being rude, that's a dumb thing to do. Rolls him back for a pin attempt. Way too early for that. Back to the arm. Smart wrestling by both of these guys. They're keeping it grounded so far. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before one of these guys starts flying. Some clever rope work coming through the ropes. Fantana rolls Saint up. Is almost gets two on that. Knee to the shoulder by Saint. Wraps Fantana up in a small package. Tries to take it home early. Another pin attempt. Rolls out of that. Saint scoops Fantana up. Little pull of the hair, spun Saint around. Fantana bridges out of a pin. A lot of strength for a guy that size. Saint twists it around. Going for a backslide. Fans chanting, "This is awesome." I don't think this was the kind of technical wrestling that they were expecting. I think they thought both of these guys were going to be flying off the ropes at each other. Up and over the ropes. Oh, but not quite like that. Narcis Saint's own momentum takes him over the top rope. Now it looks like he's got a couple of sixth graders in his face. What is Julius Fantana planning? He looks like he's up to something. Gives him a chance to get his wind back and plan his next move. Same for Narcis Saint, but if he doesn't get back in, whoa! If he doesn't get back in time, he could have been counted out. Looks like that's not going to happen. Or is it? He's back outside the ring again. Julius Fantana looks like he's about to leap, and he does. Nearly into somebody's lap. Invites them to get out of the way. Here comes. Saint decided to abort that move. Comes over the top rope. Fantana grabs an ankle. That's a painful way to land. Right under the edge of that ring. Wood, and then a giant steel beam. Fantana telling the fans to get out of the way. He's up to something. Building up a head of steam. Where's he going to go? Right into Narcis Saint. The TCW chant goes up as the kids from the detention room start pouring Coca-Cola into the coiffed hair of Narcis Saint. Yeah, that little girl thought twice about giving him a smack. Fantana tries to get his wind back. Walks over to Narcis Saint and gets clotheslined onto the top rope for his troubles. Saint climbs back up. Over the top with a leg drop. Tries to get a pin. Unable to. Both of these guys are getting worn down, but I wouldn't say they're worn out. Fantana and Saint try trading strikes. As much as I'm loath to praise Narcis Saint, I would say he's probably the better puncher of the two. He's got more fist power. Takes Fantana off the ropes. Drops down, over. Goes for a backdrop. Doesn't make it. Fantana spins out of that. Spins into a backbreaker. Another punishing move on the spine of Julius Fantana. But this guy's like a little spring. A coiled up spring. I'm told we have to take a quick network break. I promise you we will not miss a second of this match. Stay tuned to TCW on Eastlink. Welcome back to Twin City Wrestling. It is a beautiful night in historic Liverpool, Nova Scotia. We're here at Liverpool Fire Hall with a rowdy crowd. Fantana's dumped on the back of his head with a handful of masks. You're looking at Mr. 450, Julius Fantana. They call him Mr. 450 because he is known to do this splash off the top rope where he spins 450 degrees before landing on his opponent. And that's a simple 180-degree suplex by Narcis Saint. Absolutely picture perfect. Goes for the pin. I sure hope Julius Fantana has a standing appointment with his chiropractor because he's going to need it after this. Forearm to the jaw sends Fantana reeling back to the corner. A chop. That'll knock the wind out of you. It's not just for show, not just for noise, not just for somebody who likes to see a bruise come up. Into the corner, over, under. Fantana charges in, over the top rope. Gets shot with a forearm. Ducks another. He misses one. And Narcis Saint may have knocked Julius Fantana unconscious onto the floor with that boot to the teeth. Those kids are right into it. They're pleading with Fantana not to give up. Where does Narcis Saint think he's going? These guys better watch the count. Narcis Saint, showing he's a professional, recognizes that he could get counted out, rolls back into the ring and breaks the count. He's pursuing his opponent to the far side of the ring, dealing out more punishment to the back of Julius Fantana. Saint pulls Mr. 450 onto the ring apron. Double underhook. I hope he's not doing what I think he might do. This is very dangerous. This is very dangerous. Fantana tries to power out. Steps on Saint's toes, pulls out the legs out from under him. Well, now Saint wants back in the ring after running around outside of it. Slingshot into the metal turnbuckle that tightens those ropes. Fantana dealt some damage to Narcis Saint, but now, what did it take out of him? Chaos reigns, chants the crowd. Misses the chair. Doesn't miss there. Toe of his boot catches the far ear of Narcis Saint. Mr. 450 proclaims, that's it. He's going up high. Could he be going for his famous 450 splash? Maybe a drop kick? Or something we've never seen before. High cross body, nearly loses his balance. Oh, I thought that was it. And apparently a lot of other people did too. The fans came out of their seat for that one, thinking that was the end of the match. Both guys grappling for any kind of hold they can at this point. The bodies are sweaty. It's hard to get a good grip. Saint has him up in a backbreaker. This is a submission hold. The referee had better be asking Fantana if he gives up, or is he working on something else? He's awfully close to the ropes. Wasn't able to get there and break the hold. Saints look like he's on the move with a knee to the jaw. If Saint could just pin Julius Fantana, he's going to try. A look of disbelief on the now sweaty face of Narcis Saint. He thought he had that one. Saint resorting to strikes in the corner. Places his opponent up on the top turnbuckle. He obviously has some kind of move in mind. What is he up to? Is he going to go for a suplex? Is he going to go for a superplex? It looks that way. This is a dangerous place for either man to be. One little slip or a headbutt. Now this is the kind of territory Julius Fantana likes to be in. Crowd's calling for a 450 splash. Will they get what they're asking for? Will they? Fantana's perched and delivers. The crowd erupts. If he can just get over there and pin him. The ref's laying the count on both men. This could end up being a double knockout. Ref's up to 6. Signs of life in Julius Fantana. Goes for the pin. Saint showing some ring awareness there, putting his foot on the ropes, breaks the count. Ref has no choice but to stop the count in this situation.
Come on, that was 3. That was
3. Like a ball of fire, Julius Fantana charges across the ring, spears into the midsection of Narcis Saint, lays in a series of chops. Reddening the chest of his opponent. Now he's doing just what didn't work for Narcis Saint. Ends up getting pushed onto the top rope. Saint looks like he's going for the one-winged angel and lands it. Shades of Macho Man Randy Savage calls that the one-winged angel. Flying elbow. Oh! Saint had barely the energy to do a proper pin there. If he had managed to hook a leg or put some more weight on the shoulders, he would have had that one easily. Both of these guys have to be gassed. It's taking all their effort just to stand up. Saint grabs Fantana up for a suplex. Fantana grabs a small package and takes the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, Julius, Mr. 450 Fantana!
What a win for Julius Fantana. Oh, the fans are loving it. Check the replay on that 450 splash. Check out that rotation. Mr. 450 delivers and the fans go nuts. This is truly the kind of stuff you have to see in person to see 200, 250-pound guys flying through the air and landing like that. TV does not do it justice. Saint's going to be up all night wondering how he didn't win that match. Let's take it back to Adria Young at the command center. Well, there's a fan.
Wow, what a match. Watch for Julius Fantana and Narcis Saint on the card next time TCW is in your area. I hope these two are matched up again in the future. Now, a match to settle a dispute from the first episode of TCW and Eastlink. Rick and Rod Owens, the Trailer Park Heroes, known as R&R Express, confronted TCW owner Shawn Richards. R&R had to no-show a live event because they say they never got the gas card Cyril promised for the transportation money. Cyril said he sent it. Rick and Rod said it never arrived at the trailer park. Then, the boys were ambushed by two bearded men who beat them down. The boss had made it clear he doesn't approve of R&R Express as proper representatives of the company, but he's made tonight's bout against Shaheer, Rasool, and Lumberjack Johnson a non-title match. Still, if the bearded bombers win, they'll earn a shot at the tag team belts. The match will happen tonight, but before it does, both teams had something to say about it.
cereal. We're sick and tired of this. You didn't pay our way down last time, causing us to show up for the show. You didn't give us the beer you promised us, and you got 2 W's and jumpers from behind. I am mad, Rick. I know you're mad, but tonight's the night. Alama Kalamasa, Alama R&R. What he's meaning to say, Lumberjack Johnson, Rasool, we're here in Liverpool to take the tag team title straps off of R&R. Hey fans, this is Riddick Stone, and you're watching TCW on Eastlink TV.
Now, a match involving a relative newcomer to TCW. Riddick Stone came on the scene a few months ago and defeated 2 guys at once. One fled the promotion immediately afterward. Let's get set to see Riddick Stone in action against Lincoln Steen.
The sound of Dr. Feelgood. Motley Crue means that can be one man. From Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Lincoln Steen. Check out the hair on that guy. And check out the muscles on this guy. Riddick Stone. Probably the biggest, strongest guy in Twin City Wrestling at this moment. Fairly new to the territory. With those muscles, man, you could bet he'd break that chain or take a mouthful of raw steel and spit out chain links. Now, what'll be interesting in this match is Riddick Stone is huge, strong. Lincoln Steen there has been around. He has more experience than virtually anybody on the Twin City Wrestling roster. He's a smart wrestler. He knows all the body parts. He knows all the angles. He knows all his opponent's weaknesses. You just give him a chance and he'll hook you. And he locks up with the big man. And without much effort, Riddick Stone is able to push him back into the corner. We get a clean break. But Steen says it wasn't clean. Steen says his hair was messed with. They lock up again. Steen quickly grabs a headlock before he can be out-muscled by Riddick Stone. It's unlikely that Riddick Stone will submit to the headlock. Although from the headlock, Steen could transition into a variety of moves, or, just grind away at Riddick Stone's ears. Riddick Stone, not the kind of guy you'd want to meet in a dark alley or even a well-lit alley or even a well-lit wrestling ring, obviously. They lock up again. Quickly back to a headlock. Let's see how it works for Lincoln Steen this time. Riddick Stone picks him up like a rag doll. Deposits him gingerly on the outside of the ring.
Come on, get back in the ring. Get in the ring. Come on, get back in here. Get back in this corner.
The referee is obliged to move the opponent back into a neutral corner so Lincoln Steen can get back in the ring. Oh, watch out behind you, Steen. Steen rolls back into the ring before Riddick Stone can catch him and then quickly back out. He thinks he's so smart. Back into the ring. Oh, it's a little cat and mouse game, is it? Well, this is one big cat. That's one hairy mouse. Ooh. That's like a Thanksgiving turkey coming down on your head. How about some mashed potatoes with that turkey? Stone takes him across the ring with such power. Goes for a boot, but Steen, ever the crafty veteran, moves out of the way. Given that was right in front of the referee, I can only assume that Lincoln Steen was kicking his upper inner thigh. Otherwise, the referee would have promptly disqualified him if he was hitting him in a more sensitive way. But rather than trading strength moves with Riddick Stone, Lincoln Steen appears to be choosing to try to disable the legs. Oh. Peeling back the knee brace of Riddick Stone and punching the patella. If you've ever banged your knee on a cabinet or the end of the bed, you know exactly how that must feel to have somebody peel your knee guard back and start punching it. Steen's adding twisting pressure. Stone manages to kick him off into the ropes, get back to his feet, but looks like his wheels are damaged. Whoa! Steen has some strength of his own there. Hoisting that gigantic man over his body, depositing him on the back of his head. Good opportunity to go for a win. Yeah, you're not going to convince anybody. Lincoln Steen reminds me of one of those whiny kids in school who always goes running to the teacher complaining about everybody else. Yanking on the hamstrings of Riddick Stone. There's no denying that Lincoln Steen is a talented wrestler. That's a move you rarely see. It's called a leg drag. It's like an arm drag, but it's done on the leg. And he's essentially trying to rip the shin from the thigh at the knee.
Let's hear it for Steen, baby!
He's got his legs in something of a reverse figure four with his foot in the middle, pulling on the toe. Again, it's a submission hold. Fans are trying to encourage Riddick Stone to get up and give Steen a beating. If you ever come out to one of the TCW live shows, you're getting a good education at how to get to Lincoln Steen. Is his knee going to hold up? He's trying to press Lincoln Steen over his head. Looks like he had to put him down. Steen comes off, charges. Riddick Stone with a spine buster. But he also came down on his knees on that move. Both men are down. You can see a bruise on Lincoln Steen's back from those ropes. Even coming off those ropes takes its toll on the body. Riddick Stone's to his feet. Lincoln Steen's to his feet. Clothesline takes him down. Another. Right between the eyes with that punch. Riddick Stone comes off with a power slam. That ought to be it. 2 and... Again, no denying that Lincoln Steen's a talented wrestler. Smart guy. It looked like it was going to be a back suplex. Didn't quite have the vertical stability to carry it off, but Steen did manage to lift him not particularly high, but managed to execute it. Steen climbing the ropes. I've never seen him have much success with this, but this could be the night. Lands on him, but Riddick Stone catches him. Puts him on his shoulders. Could it be an F5? F5 on Lincoln Steen. He's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, Riddick Stone.
An awesome showing on Twin City Wrestling on East Lake for Riddick Stone. Lincoln Steen talking with the ref there. He's in a lot of pain. Let's check the replay. Up on Riddick Stone's shoulder, and like an F5 tornado. Where they get the name. Let's hear a few words. A public service announcement from Remy Petit. Perhaps this time he'll be speaking English.
Hello, wrestling fans. My name is Remy Petit, and I'm a pro wrestler. What you see me do in the ring and at live events seems fun, and everybody wants to do it. But what I do is very dangerous, and it took me a lot of years to get me where I am and to learn not to get hurt. So please, don't try this at home or at school.
Yeah, the fans are right. Don't turn the channel. You're watching East Lake. Here we are in Liverpool, Nova Scotia at the Fire Hall, getting set for the main event.
Please put your hands together for the bearded bombers.
Here we go with two guys with beards. It's got to be more than that, keeping them together. There's Shaheer Rasool from parts unknown in the Middle East. Saw him on our last episode destroying a wrestler, punishing a wrestler, like some kind of zombie zealot praying to spirits unknown. We don't know his political alliances. We don't know his religious affiliation. We just know he's a nasty, nasty individual. And where's his tag team partner?
Weighing in at 199 pounds from the Middle Eastern region, Shaheer Rasool.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Shaheer Rasool.
And his tag team partner this evening,
There's the sound of a chainsaw.
the only Lumberjack Johnson.
Lumberjack Johnson, also a veteran of the maritime wrestling scene. I think the referee should ban that 2x4 from ringside. Sorry, buddy, we're going to take pictures of you if it's a TV wrestling show. You can't take the lady's purse. Honestly. So I was going to say we have two guys with beards, but there's a third guy with a beard in the ring right now, namely the TCW owner, Shawn Richards, who set this whole thing up right from the beginning when tag team champions R&R Express, Rick and Rodney Owens from the Handwell Trailer Park, when they won the titles, even before they won the titles, Cyril has been against them. I don't know if it's that he doesn't like that they smoke. I don't know if it's he doesn't like that they drink. But Cyril's had it out for these guys. And now he's put these guys together to try to take the belts off
Ladies
him.
and gentlemen, this is the future of TCW Tag Team Division. Shaheer Rasool, Lumberjack Johnson, the Bearded Bombers. If the Bearded Bombers win, they're the #1 contenders.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
Or more likely, he can throw around the weight of a couple of gigantic guys like Shaheer Rasool and Lumberjack Johnson.
Your back is half fit. What are you, a thief too? You're a lawyer and a thief? What kind of owner are you?
It doesn't smell like a cigarette.
Looks like he took the cigarette right out of the mouth of Rick. Rick has a little swig before the match. Looks like Rod's going to start out with Lumberjack Johnson. Rod and Johnson lock up. And the Lumberjack is able to handily push Rod the Bod back down to the canvas. What on earth is Shaheer Rasool going on?
That's how you do it.
And turnabout's fair play as Rod puts the Lumberjack back to the mat. The Bearded Bombers try to regroup in their corner. We're going to see Rick against Shaheer Rasool. Tag him in, Rod. Rasool miscalculates a flying kick. And Rick's all over Rasool like a stink. Takes him across the ring. What a solid hit. Follows up with a knee to the belly. These R&R Express guys. Oh, a couple of characters. Not the brightest. They say it themselves, you can't fix stupid. But they come from the trailer park, they like to party, they're ready for a fight. Now, Cyril needs to keep his hands off the wrestlers. Rasool's done some damage to Rick. Now he's climbing the ropes. He's dangerous. He's dangerous. Takes a leap. Doesn't get all of it, but ends up landing on the ribs of Rick Owens, who comes back with a couple of sharp elbows. Absolutely no finesse from R&R Express. Follow us on Twitter. See if we can get the R&R Express guys on Twitter. I'd say we should get Shaheer Rasool on Twitter, but I can't understand a thing the guy says. Peruvian necktie applied. It's usually a submission hold, but Rasool opts to tag out to Lumberjack Johnson. Putting the boots to Rick Owens. What a solid forearm. We saw some technical matches earlier. We saw some high-flying matches earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a fight. Lumberjack Johnson is using a wrestling hold. Perhaps a rare opportunity. Rick's trying to get to the ropes so he can break the hold. Cyril thought about trying to pull the rope away. Didn't quite get there in time. What a sneaky guy. Double team action by the Bearded Bombers. Rod tries to come in and break it up, but the ref is insisting, you're not the legal guy, and he's pushing him out of the way. Meantime, behind the referee's back, poor Rick is getting double teamed. Everybody's trying to tell the referee, just turn around. A jawbuster on Shaheer Rasool. This could give Rick the opportunity to go over and tag Rodney. Unorthodox tactics from Shaheer Rasool, flying a hip right into Mr. Owens. Sends him across the ring. Owens comes out with a lariat that takes Shaheer Rasool off his feet. Both men are down. Both men will want to tag. Get their fresh partner in there. This is a one-fall match, so the first person to score a pin, a count out, a submission will win. If the Bearded Bombers win, Cyril says they'll be the #1 contenders. Cyril getting his licks in while the ref's back is turned. I don't even think those are words coming out of Shaheer Rasool. Those are just raw, guttural noises and growls. Shaheer better check to see he still has his nose after that uppercut there off the ropes by Rick Owens. And Rod tags in. Here's a move they call. Smokes, let's go. A line I think they borrowed from Ricky on the Trailer Park Boys. Lumberjack Johnson comes in, breaks up a pin attempt by stepping on Rod's head. Rodney Owens stomping on Shaheer Rasool, hoping to put the bearded dude away. They take it back into the R&R's corner. A suplex. Dedicated to that man who Rod just called Lumberjack Jill. Rick comes in. I don't think that was a wise move. Rick's pretty beaten up after being double teamed for so long. But Rick goes in there, chops at Rasool, takes him across the ring, misses a clothesline, and Rasool misses a spinning kick. Redneck bomb. Both men are down again. This match has been back and forth, but Rick has taken so much punishment. He's been double teamed over and over again. Outlaw Mark Maverick cheering the boys on while Cyril's on the other side of the ring. Hey look, it's Hugh Stewart and Paul Doucette from the hit Eastlink TV show Flag on the Play. Welcome to the show, guys. Rod gets tagged in. Clotheslines Rasool, gets clotheslined by Lumberjack Johnson. Not sure who caught the worst of that move. Rick and Rod are both up. Taking it to Rasool. Stunner on Rasool. Rod takes Rasool down. But Lumberjack's still in the picture and delivers a low blow while the ref was distracted. Rodney's in intense pain. Rasool's the legal man and he scores a pin. That is injustice.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The bell rings and Rick's on the outside thinking he won.
your winners by pinfall, the Bearded Bombers of Shaheer Rasool and Lumberjack Johnson.
Look at Rick, he is absolutely stunned. Chairs come flying into the ring from Shaheer Rasool. Cyril Richards, I hope you're proud of yourself. What a terrible thing to do. I hope you get your comeuppance. Thanks to Eastlink for putting us on the air. We'll be back again next time with more Twin City Wrestling action. In the meantime, check us out online, TwinCityWrestling.com, on Twitter at TCW Promotions, and on Facebook as well. Those guys aren't going to give up.